At Climate Week, I learned that there is a beginning to a mobilization of organizers that are starting to learn about the climate boom that is coming from the Permian Basin. At Climate Week, I've been inspired by the growing acknowledgement of the climate boom from the Permian Basin and how people are starting to realize that it is actually connected to a lot of other projects, LNG projects, petrochemical projects that are being proposed in the Gulf Coast and Louisiana. And so I come from West Texas. I started organizing in El Paso, where all of our energy is dependent on the Permian Basin. And so to see that people are starting to realize that that is a beast to be fought is very inspiring. It's actually through coalitions, through building those. And so I am at Earthworks, the Permian Gulf Coast Coalition Coordinator. And before me, there was an interim steering committee who saw that, like I said, this organizing was happening in silos, but they were all kind of fighting the same industries and the same groups of companies. And so the reason they created the Permian Gulf Coast Coalition was to respond to that organizing that was just happening one-off and in their own communities and in the silos. That our communities also want the people that come to Climate Week to come to our homes and actually see what's going on. Yeah, you hear about it, but it's a different thing to experience it in person, to actually smell the methane, to be lightheaded from the methane, for your eyes to burn. It's a completely different thing than just seeing it on screen or hearing it from others. So we would love for y'all to come to our communities and provide support and solidarity to us on the ground, the front line on the ground.